In the first cutscene of GTA San Andreas, a train passes in front of the police car. But what happens if we steal this train? To better understand what will happen, I need to mention something from the Snail Trail mission. In this mission, there's a train we need to follow. However, if we start following another train coming from the opposite direction, it suddenly starts flying as soon as it reaches the station. Even if there are obstacles in front of the train, it passes through them. Of course, it's helpful to have a rough idea of where the train will emerge, or else you might lose sight of it. After flying for a few minutes, the train reconnects to the tracks in the countryside near Los Santos. Now let's go back to the train from the beginning of the game. To steal this train, we first need a cheat code that makes everyone hostile towards CJ. This cheat code also makes the train driver angry at CJ and get off the train. This way, we stop the train. Next, we need to cancel the cutscene, for which we need a trainer. However, if you are late in canceling the cutscene, the car will start moving by itself. And since you cancel the cutscene while it's moving, the car will start rising like a balloon. It moves so much like a balloon that it can even bounce off walls and change direction. Once we cancel the cutscene, we are free to move around. Now we need to get on the train as quickly as possible. Pressing the F or Enter key to get on the train won't work. We need help from the trainer again. Now, we have placed CJ in the driver's seat. I mentioned that we need to be fast. Here's why. NPCs are angry at CJ and will try to pull him off the train. And since the train accelerates very slowly, we need to get on and move as quickly as possible. When we drive the train forward, we will encounter barriers, and the train will stop at this point. But if we drive it backward, we will encounter a much more interesting situation. When we reach the tunnel exit after a long journey. Here's the flying train. It follows the same route as the train in the Snail Trail mission. But here's the best part. We are the driver of the train. Of course, it can only move in a straight line as if there were invisible tracks, and we can't choose the direction it goes, but we can stop the train if we want. Let's see how it looks from the outside. It looks very strange and also amazing. If you're curious about how far it flies, let's continue the journey. When we arrive in San Fierro, we get a 4-star wanted level because we've entered a locked city. This train also reconnects to the tracks at the San Fierro station, where the train in the Snail Trail mission starts flying. And the flight ends here.